Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all doing? Happy Wednesday. So let's wait for some of you to jump on. We are in a different location today. So just playing with the setup. How are you all? So what are the energies doing this week? Let's have a look. Where are we going? So we've got the new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. This is actually bringing about, let me just move that down a little bit. This is actually bringing about much calmer energies, which we needed after last week for sure. Hello, hello, hello. Nice of you to jump on. When you jump on, let me know where you are in the world. Okay, you can all start seeing me now. That's good. Let me know where you are coming in from. It's always nice to know. Hello, Banks Bill. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello to everybody on TikTok. You're coming in now. And hello to everyone on Instagram. We've also got Facebook and YouTube. So here every Wednesday morning at 12 o'clock, Coffee and Conversations are in New York City. How lovely. Love New York. It's been too long since I was there for sure. I'm glad you're doing okay. I am glad. So here every Wednesday, Coffee and Conversations with Spirit. So what happens is we tune in to the energy of Spirit, see what's happening, and then have a look at answering some questions for you guys just to see what's going on. Now, last week, there was an awful lot of crazy energy. If you were feeling exhausted, if you had headaches, if you were like exhaustion out of proportion, then that was what was going on last week. We had loads and loads of solar flares coming in that have really, really affected everyone. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. It's a little bit slow today. Where are you all? Where are you all? I think it's because my connection is not as good. Let me just have a look at that. Is that what the problem is? I do think my connection is a little bit slow today. Let's have a look. Is that what is going on? Because normally we have an awful lot of people on here and it's just all a little bit slow. But anyhow, not to worry. We will crack on and hope that things pick up. So first and foremost, what do? We make sure that we know what's going on in the current energy, how that's affecting you, and also how that is going to change in the week coming forward. So if you are new to the channel, then welcome. My name is Luna. I am the Spiritual Warrior UK, here every Wednesday at 12 o'clock and on a Friday at 10 a.m. Coffee and Conversations with Spirit. So we chill out, we have a little chat with Spirit, see what's going on. It's very relaxed and just kind of see what is happening in your world. Now, as I said, we've got the new moon in Scorpio happening on Thursday. So that is bringing in a lot calmer energy than what we had last week. That's for sure. We've got the goddess of the moon. So I love it when this comes up because this is about actually the moon having this impact on us. Having that, the moon illuminates, it shows us where our path is going, but also brings about that underlying energy that can be a little bit fearful, that can be a little bit worrying, because things really come into your energy system quite quickly. So that can bring up lots of fearful thoughts, projection into the future, not knowing what's going to happen. And of course, the more you go into the future, the worse that thinking gets. So it's really, really important to ground your energy down at this time. We've also got the Queen of Coins as well. This is coming in the crown chakra. This is a chakra deck. But look at this. It's almost exactly the same color. So I'm a little bit wobbly here today. Look at the two colors in that. So this is all about our crown energy. It's about the light coming down in from above and really getting those downloads. Certainly that's what that solar flare was about last week. It was all about the downloads that we were getting as a collective that was flooring us. So that was what was happening. And that feels like that's continuing. This is interesting as well. Because again, we've got, look at all this crown energy that we've got coming in. 6 of Wands. So that is balance coming in, and I feel like that's what the new moon is Scorpio is going to bring in, this balanced energy. But we've also got the Devil coming in. I love this card. This is going to hit you in the solar plexus. Now, the Devil is not necessarily a bad card, but it's a card that you need to look at. It's a card that talks about things that are not serving you, thought processes that aren't serving you, old patterns that you are noticing that are not serving you. And it's like just the same old, the same old, the same old, and stuck in this negative vibration where you want to do something different, but you don't know what, so you're not doing it. So you're just sat thinking about it. It's like kind of void energy. So we've also got, I think it's like 6 planets in retrograde, and that can mean people coming back from the past. Mercury is also in retrograde, and that can bring up some Devil energy, because when things are in retrograde, it's like you can feel the energy moving forward, like you want to change, you want to grow, you want to develop, you want to step into something, but there is a holding back and things aren't manifesting, they're not progressing forward. That's this energy that we're feeling at the moment. So it can feel quite frustrating as well. Ultimately, what you're looking for is stability and happiness. So as we move into the end of the year, and it is something about this time of year that makes people think like that, you know. It's like if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have a partner, all these things about being alone, loneliness, just not feeling where it is you want to be, and feeling that you want something to change. And also there's a stagnation in and around that I'm feeling as well. So I feel like that will resonate for some of you. So that's what's going on in the collective. As I said, we have got the new moon in Scorpio happening Wednesday, Thursday, depending on where you are within the world. So if you're in the States, at that side, that is going to happen tonight. If you're in the UK, it comes in on Thursday. Now, interestingly, we've got another moon card that's come up. So expect changes with this moon, expect changes. But I feel like it's, you know, if you've been feeling that you've been held back, this is going to start to propel you forward. So it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel more immersed in what it is you're doing, and feel like you have a plan, and that there is some actually forward momentum, which is really, really important. You are going to feel a little bit irritable in this new moon, but that is in a good way of what my guides are telling me, because it's very much in and around things that are not aligning with you. It's time to move on. It's time to move away. It very much is that energy at the moment. So that is what is happening to the collective. So now what happens is, okay, we're picking up a little bit. So as you jump on, let me know where you are in the world. I do think that my Wi-Fi is a bit slow, which is why it's been a little bit slow picking up. I'm not tuned in to my normal surroundings and my normal Wi-Fi. Hello, Claire. How are you doing, my darling? Lovely to see you again. Hello from the UK. Bitch Stace. Hello from the UK. Dear Digital, you are also in the UK, so it's nice for you to all jump on. Let me know where you are in the world. It's nice to know where you're coming in from. I am down in the south of the country today. I'm a little bit further down than I normally am. Normally based in Bath. The sun is shining and it is beautiful, though it's cold. It's cold. Hello, Sarah from Australia. Where in Australia are you, Sarah? Hello, Sky. How are you doing? Used to have a lovely friend called Sky. Day of the Phoenix. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As it all starts to grow, welcome to you all. So this is where I start tuning in. Hi, coming in from Las Vegas on YouTube. Hello, Anthony. So lovely for you to join us all the way over in Las Vegas. So how this works is, hang So if you would like a reading, how this would, oh, Tewkesbury, just up the road from me, south of Sydney, right on the beach. Oh, Sarah, now you're just making us all jealous. Okay, so how this works, if you would like a reading, give me your name, give me your question, and give this live a share. It's a lovely energy exchange. It helps with the algorithm, helps other people know that I'm online. As I said, I think my Wi-Fi is just a little bit slow because there's normally much more people on here. Hello, Louisa. Hello, Chelsea. And it is slowly picking up. Elizabeth, thank you very much. So if you would like a reading, give me your name, give me your question. I would tune into your energy and do give this live a share because it is a lovely energy exchange. So where are we going? Where are we going? Chelsea, thank you very much. Okay, let's start with you. Let's start with Chelsea. Where are we going? Interesting. So this is why I always tune into the collective energy first and foremost, because for you, Chelsea, you're also getting the crown chakra as well. So I feel like a lot of the activations were really strong for you last week. So if you were feeling tired, that is the reason why. I feel like you're stepping into a new phase. Thank you, Spirit. A new phase of your life. You are sort of following your gut. I feel like it is bringing up some anxiety for you, but you are walking into it. And I feel like there is an element where you do need to kind of take a leap of faith. That is, that's for certain. Oh, goodness me. Goodness. You've got the devil and the 6 of Wands coming up. Watch out for old patterns. I feel like this is much more about your own personal belief. This is about feeling that, bear with me. Oh, cards flying all over the place. Lots of energy. Okay, 2 6s, time to make a decision. You know, there is a need to balance up, Chelsea, and there's also a need to know that you can do this. Success is coming in for you. I feel like part of the problem that you have is it's not a negative belief, but it kind of is. It's that self-worth belief. It's about not having that confidence within yourself that things are going to work out. You know, sometimes you've just got to jump in. You've just got to jump on, you know, like me doing this. You just jump on and you just kind of hope for the best. It doesn't really matter, you know. It's like you'll attract the right people in and something leads to something else and something leads to something else. You're never going to see the whole thing panned out in front of you. So for you, Chelsea, it's just a case of just starting and just see where this leads. But it's going to be fine. It is going to be fine. But watch for those downloads as well. I do feel that the Scorpio new moon is also going to make you feel calmer, more relaxed. That's definitely happening as well. Okay, where else are we going? Mademoiselle Rebecca, hello and good morning from Connecticut in the US. Hello from Indiana in the US. Hello to everybody who's coming in on YouTube. Welcome. My name is Luna. I am the Spiritual Warrior, here for you every Wednesday at 12 o'clock and also Friday morning at 10. Coffee and Conversations with Spirit. Now, if these readings resonate with you and you would like a more in-depth reading, then you can go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. It's in the links wherever you are watching from, and you can get a more in-depth reading. Now, I do have a couple of Black Friday deals on. If you're on social, they're in Linktree. First and foremost, we have the 3-question reading. I don't do this very often. It's 3 questions for £22, 22 pence. You get this replied via email, get 3 questions, and you get an image of the cards that I also pulled as well. So it's a great deal. So do check out for that if you want a little bit of extra knowledge into what is going on. Okay, Mademoiselle Rebecca, hello, how are you? You're Connecticut in the US. I do feel like love is coming in and around you. Got this real strong soft. It's kind of soft and gooey feeling that I've got. Hello from Chicago. Oh, I've got all the Americans on today. Welcome, welcome, welcome on Instagram. If you're in America, do let me know where you're coming from. I love it when we get a group of people coming in. So Mademoiselle Rebecca, that's on YouTube, I do feel like there's lots of new beginnings coming in. Ace of Coins. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. Look at all that fiery red. Great energy, that grounding energy, that base chakra. But it feels like it's a lot more kind of romantic. I've got this kind of just romantic feel coming in for you. So if you're looking for a relationship, I feel that this is going to be a great time for you. If you've got a relationship already and that is growing, that's going to grow to new heights as well. I feel like it's something new though. This person is very grounded. There's a grounded energy coming in and around you. Again, very intuitive, lots of stuff coming down in from the crown chakra. So you do need to ground yourself. So I'm getting a real pull from the bottom of my feet down into the ground. So one of my main gifts is I'm a clairsentient. So clairsentient is really tuning in to people's vibration. That's really what I feel when I work with spirit. I feel with it in my body. Hello to New Brunswick in Canada. Rose, how are you doing? How's Canada? Is it cold out there? It's freezing in the UK at the moment. Okay, where else are we going from? Chicago, PM Fuller. Hello to Chicago. How are you doing? So welcome to everybody on Instagram, on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, do double tap that screen. It's a lovely energy exchange. And we've got loads of people on here from YouTube as well. So welcome, welcome. And loads of Americans. Love it. Oh, here we are finally building up the numbers. Just took a little bit of time. So welcome. My name is Luna. I am the Spiritual Warrior, tuning into the energy of what's going on for you. Free readings, completely free for you. If you would like a more in-depth reading, check out my offerings in the link. £22.22. Crazy, crazy offer for 3 email readings. You get 3 questions. You can ask me and I will reply via email along with the pictures of the cards. So this is a Black Friday deal that's going on. Don't put them out very often, but I felt drawn to do this today. The other offer that I've got on at the moment, this is my deck. This is Rise of the Warrior Oracle. We're going to be using this now. This is 35% off as well. This was designed by me, to really help you with simple messages on the day-to-day. $15.99. So yes, Claire. Hello, my darling. Let's see what we've got going on for you. Let's just pin that. What do the cards have a hold for me? Does Claire need to know? Does Claire need to go? So this is the Rise of the Warrior Oracle that we're using here. Let's just Rise of the Warrior Oracle. What does Claire need to know? Anything else? Feels a bit flat, Claire, I have to say. I feel like the energy feels not necessarily, well, no, your energy feels a little bit flat. Just feels like it's a little bit difficult to create at the moment. It feels a little bit of it's like I keep hitting, I want to move forward. I'm being pulled forward, but I can't get forward. It's what I've got. I've got the Rise of the Warrior in the reverse, and I've also got Abundance in the reverse as well. With these cards are created to be read in the reverse. Now, in the upright, true spiritual warrior overcomes all hurdles. Now, because it's in the reverse, you're finding the blocks, you're finding the hurdles, and you're not able to move through those at the moment. And that's part of the problem. That's creating difficulties financially. It's creating difficulties just in the abundance of your own energy. I feel like it's been like this for a while. We've got 7, believe in the stars, so it will shift again. Lots of messages in and around this moon. So depending on where you are in the world, if you're in America, it will be this evening, that full new moon in Scorpio. And if you are in the UK or Europe, then that will be on Thursday. So a nice new moon. It feels like it's a really nice soft energy that's coming in. It feels a little bit calmer than the energies that we had in earlier in the week. So we've got that going on. Okay, where are we going next? Let me have. Oh, Mademoiselle Rebecca. Yes, I'm romantic and full of love. That's what I was feeling. Did you mean that I'm in a romantic relationship? Well, no, no, no. Are you in a romantic relationship? Because I feel there's lots of romance in and around your energy at the moment. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's have a look. Where else are we going? Where else are we going? Okay, guys, if you want me to tune into your energy, give me your name, give me your question, and give this live a share. It is a lovely energy exchange. If you share the messages first, then I will put you to the top. Tinks, I'm very pink and I love working in the theatre. Anything that cards for me. Emma, Starlight Express. Okay, well, let's just have a look. What does Emma need to do? Yeah, Emma, I feel like you are working really, really hard at the moment. Felt like a lot of the energies was just drawn out of my body then. So do watch pushing yourself too much, certainly in this current energy. Let people come in and help you. What I've got here is self-love in the reverse. Maybe you can see that there. I've also got independence. So I do feel like there is a calling and where you need to go and where you need to develop on your own life path. It feels like you've been working really, really hard. I do feel like that is going to pay off. But again, have you had a foot injury? This is very, very specific, but my foot is really, really throbbing. So let me know if that makes any sense. Just be careful at hurdles that are coming up. We've had this message again. Sometimes when we push against the energy, it's not in our favor to do so. Sometimes you've just got to sit back and let things take their own natural course. But there is a coming out of this energy. So there is a propelling kind of going forward, but it is a little bit back and forth. That could just be the energy. What am I feeling there? Let's just have another card. Yeah, trust your intuition, trust your gut in what comes forward for you, because that's going to help. Got a lot going on in your mind at the moment, 7 of Cups. So really focus just on one thing rather than lots of different things, because I feel that's also depleting your energy a lot. This kind of feels like there's a lot going on at the moment. So I hope that helps. Yes, you had a really bad foot. You fell down a hole. Emma. Okay, that's so random because that's what I was feeling. I felt like one of my foot was really, really throbbing and I couldn't figure out why when I tuned into your energy. So as I said, one of my main gifts is I'm a clairsentient. So I overfeel in my body. Yeah, so that was what was coming in. Spirit work in mysterious ways. Okay, Gabby. Hello, my darling. How are you? Gabby in the UK. Let me just pin. Okay, will things get better? Okay, now when people say this to me, I always say, yes, things will always get better, because Spirit never see anything as bad or anything like that. So be a little bit more niche in what it is that you want to answer me. But let me just check into your energy. See what's going wrong. Okay, so I just got Spirit shiver. So certainly got somebody in with me with Spirit for you, Gabby, here that's coming in. It's interesting because the first card that came out says nothing has gone wrong, and I do feel like this feels like your energy at the moment. It feels quite retracted. Oh, massive Spirit shivers. I do feel like there has been an ending of something. It feels all encompassing. It's almost like there's a wave going over my head at the moment, so I feel quite suffocated. I feel like I can't breathe. There is a need, and this is always really, really difficult when you're feeling low and feeling that things aren't going your way. There is a need, thank you, for you to kind of step forward into this energy and really try to do something for yourself and push forward. It's like you know, when things are bad and we can't see anything good at all, it's almost like trying to just write down one positive thing in your life. It's like they want you, hi Fern, my darling, how are you doing? They want you to try to hook into one positive thing in your life where you can just see, okay, it's not all bad, it's not all bad. Healing is taking place. You've definitely got some people in spirit that are helping you. We've got the Four Swords here, which is all about, actually I'm getting a lot of it. When you look back at this, you're going to grow a lot. And I know that doesn't take away anything of what you've been through. Let me just have a look, Gabby. When was alcoholic and things got really bad and she aren't I in contact anymore? Okay, what I can tell you with that is that though that's upsetting that you're not in contact with your mum anymore, it also feels like there is a need for a separation here. Um, sorry, I just got distracted then, just reading something. I feel like it's probably your nan that I've got in spirit here because it's a very nurturing energy. It's a very healing energy. And yeah, again, stars, so much cards in and around the moon and the stars at the moment. This new moon in Scorpio is going to be really nice for a lot of people. So Gabby, what I would say in and around the separation from your mom, there's a need for that at the moment for your own protection. You know, just because you're not in contact with somebody doesn't mean that the love is broken or that means that you're going to be disconnected forever. I feel like it is a short space of time because I feel like mum's got stuff going on that she needs to deal with and which she's finding quite difficult at the moment. But also what you need to realize is that it wasn't healthy for you because you were absorbing a lot of that negative energy. Nan is definitely in and around you because I've got my nan stepping forward. And my nan loves to come forward with another nan. So she's bringing you a whole heap of love. Gabby, what's the significance of a ruby as a ruby stone? I don't know if you've got a ruby ring, but they've just put a massive ruby in my third eye. You agree, you were absorbing her negative energy. You were, absolutely. So though it's difficult that you're apart, this is better in a lot of sense. What's the significance of the ruby for you? And then I'll move on to somebody else because it's just there. Ruby is a protective stone. It's also a very grounding stone. I'm not sure about the ruby. I'll ask around, keep it in mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a piece of jewelry. I have to say, it's just like a ruby stone. It's I don't even know how to say it. It's sort of a V, and then it's like a six. You know how a stone sits in a ring? So maybe somebody's lost a stone because it's like in a V shape at the bottom, so that would sit in a setting, and then it's got and I'm drawn to my hand as well. So I feel like it is probably a setting of a stone, but they just showed me a ruby. That could just be your nan's. Ruby's your birth. No, Fern. A ruby is your birthstone. Okay. So maybe for the other lady that will, I don't know, maybe that's what your birthstone is as well. Anyhow, they show me some significance. Okay, right, let's move on. Ham. Hang on, where are we going? Oh, Debbie, I'm really drawn to your energy. Don't know why, just am. What love is coming in for me? I feel like it's because there is love coming in for you. And I feel like it's quite strongly. They're showing me the Tower. Now, the Tower's not necessarily a bad card. It's about that you won't see it coming in. That's what that feels like for me. Again, Moon. Guys, if you've been on, God, I look really pale on my phone. The lighting's not great where I am. If you've been on since the beginning, so we've got the full moon in Scorpio. If you're in the US or out that way, it is tonight. If you're in the UK, Europe, it is Thursday. Just takes its way to cycle around. there are going to be some big shifts with this new moon, lots of things coming in, lots of illuminations, but with all these planets in retrograde, things are not going to be moving forward. So it's going to feel a little bit like that push me, pull me in that essence, because it's like you feel like you want to move forward, you feel like new things need to be coming in, but you're not seeing it. You're feeling it, but you're not seeing it. That's what I feel is going to happen. So what I'm getting is that you, Devi, I feel like you feel like love is coming in. You can feel it. You can feel like it's close. And we've got the celebration card as well. Don't know whether you can see that. That's always a good thing. There is something in and around love that's holding you back. Let me just feel where that is. Funnily enough, that feels like it goes into the throat area, the throat chakra. So sometimes you don't put yourself out there as much as you could do within and around love. I feel like if somebody's been reaching out and you haven't returned the call, then something about being more communicative. Is that even a word? Be more communicative. Speak to people more, I think is what I'm trying to say. And that's going to bring instability, which is a lovely love card. So it's coming in, but you need to jump on the opportunities. That's what I feel. So I hope that helps. So I hope that you're enjoying this live. If you do, my name is Luna. I am the Spiritual Warrior. If you would like a more in-depth reading, you can click into any of the links or go to the website spiritualwarrior.uk. I have a Black Friday sale on currently. It's 3 questions for £22.22. 3 questions that will be responded via email, and you will also get the cards. I will email those to you as well. I've also got a couple of decks on offer. This is my Oracle deck, Rise of the Warrior Oracle. This is 35% off at $15.99. And also my tarot deck, the Warrior of Love Tarot. This is also in sale. This is also $15.99. So all the links are in the bio. Do check out the website. It's loads of offerings. I do loads and loads of things. And let's come to you, my darling. You're patiently waiting for me. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. Will Morris contact me? I don't like yes and no questions, to be honest, because I feel like there's so much more multi-layers to this. I always, I feel something first and foremost in my body, and then I pull a card just to clarify what it is that I'm feeling. Yeah, I don't feel that they will at this moment in time. Also went on the floor. Let's have a look what this is. Okay, and they also fell down. Okay, so we've got the Fool in reverse. That's also a no. We've got the Queen of Swords. That's also a no for me. It's difficult because we've got the 3 of Swords here. This is the Warrior of Love Tarot. This is my deck, which is based in and around love. In a lot of ways, I feel that this is not the right time for them to reach out. I feel like there's been a lot of pain and hurt in and around this connection, and I don't feel like it would serve you at this moment in time for them to reach out. It's definitely not going to bring imbalance for you. Sometimes it's good to just have some distance with somebody and allow something new to come in. So I do feel like it's a no, I'm afraid. So I hope that helps. Trina, hello, my darling. How are you? How are you, lovely? Okay, this is a bit more like it. Hello and welcome to everybody on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook and on Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coffee and Conversations with me, Luna Marie. I am the Spiritual Warrior. And just tuning into your energy, seeing how this new moon in Scorpio is going to affect us. If I miss you or I don't come to you today, I'm here Friday morning. I will be back in my normal location, 10 a.m. Coffee and Conversations. Do have a look at the offers that I've got on at the moment. They will also be increasing each day with the Black Friday sale as well, the spiritualwarrior.uk. Just a bit of housekeeping. I never reach out to anybody. So if anybody reaches out and says it's me, it absolutely is not me. Do report them or block them. It is a scam. Okay, Gerard, let's have a look. We're going to use, what are we going to use? Let's use the Warrior of Love Oracle. As I said, this deck is on offer at the moment. Let's have a look. Gerard, what was your question? What do the cards show for me? I think you said that things were bad with your mum. Let's have a look. What does Gerard need to know, please? What does Gerard need to know? Okay, yeah, things are also very difficult. You've gone up into your head about this. What's that falling on the floor? Okay, so we've got the King of Cups in the reverse for me. That's you're not cope. That's overwhelm. It's just like, whoa, you know, lots going on, lots in your mind. You've gone up into your head of it. Seven of Cups. Constantly thinking you can't outthink, probably need to ground your energy down. Two of Pentacles in reverse as well. So it is taking its toll on you and this situation with your mum. Let's have a look. Okay, things are going to get easier. Again, there is a need. There's a lot of energies in the reverse at the moment. We've got a lot of planets in retrograde, which are causing conflict. They are causing combative energy with people, with families, with loved ones, with all these things. It's going to calm down, and it's going to calm down in and around this new moon in Scorpio for a lot, depending on where your chart is. We've also got Saturn going direct next week as we move into Saggy season. So happy birthday to all you lovely Saggies out there. I'm a Sagittarian, so I do love a Saggy. And then we've got the end of Mercury in retrograde at the end of the month. So as these planets start to move forward, it is going to be much easier. So that is for you, Gerard. You know, just hang tight. It's going to get easier for you. So I hope that helps. Oh, I'm glad you're back to book the 2222 offer. Yeah, I don't do these offers very often. I think the last one I did was in August, was the Lion's Gate. So it's 3 questions for £22 and 22 pence. You get the answers emailed to you, normally within 24 to 48 hours, depending on how many I get coming through. So do look out for that. So if you would like a reading, give me your name, give me your question, and do share these lives. It is a lovely, lovely energy exchange. These readings, as I tune in for you, are completely free. Debbie, you are more than welcome, my darling. I hope that helps. Okay, Fern, just got to move forward, my darling. Just keep taking a step at a time. Don't worry too much about it not unraveling. It will unravel. Hello to Susan Sweeney. Thank you for jumping on first and foremost. Fern, I would also say just tune into your intuition as well. There's something that you're not seeing that comes in for me. Something you're not seeing. Something is hidden. If I can get from that, yeah, something is about to show itself. There's going to be changes coming in. Again, you're also being affected by this, by all the planets in retrograde. Again, as we move into the end of the month, moving into December, it's going to get easier for you. So there is something about doing something different. There's something about freeing yourself, taking a new direction, taking a leap of faith. It kind of feels like it's like stepping into the unknown. And I feel like that's quite difficult for you because it's getting stuck in my throat. So you can hear how croaky that I become. Let's have a look at what the outcome will be, because I feel like there's a new opportunity coming in. It's not quite there yet, but I feel like it's coming in. Yeah, definitely guidance. Like, listen to your angels, 22. So we've got an angelic. You see that colour there? It's so beautiful. This is the Oracle, Rise of the Warrior Oracle. You know, you are being guided, Fern, you are being guided. Look at all that purple energy in and around at the moment. I try and tune in to the energy of the new moon, my darling, because I feel like that will also help. So just keep doing what you're doing, because that's going to work for you. So I hope that helps as well. So, guys, if you want me to tune, let's have a look. If you want me to tune into your energy, let me know your name, let me know your question, and then give this live a share, please. You're blocking yourself. And yeah, you know, sometimes that just happens. We generally block ourselves because we don't know the answer to something, or we don't know which way to go forward. A lot of that is because it's not clear cut, and sometimes it's just about taking that leap of faith and just jumping in and trying to find out, if I just take one step, where's that going to lead me? If I just take another step, where's that going to lead me? And I think that that's really important at this moment in time. You know, with everything in retrograde, you're not going to see it, you're not going to know why, Fern, but you know, there is, just like, immerse yourself into something. It's like, stop waiting for, you know what it is, it's like, it's not all going to be streamers and lights and it's going to be like this and this is what you need to do. It's like, sometimes you just got to drop into that abyss of nothingness and just do and see where it leads you. And that's what I kind of feel that it is. You're really tired as well. I just got this wave of tiredness come over me. Oh, goodness me, Fern. You might be floored a little bit by the new moon energy as well. Okay, let's move on. Where else can we go? Okay, Trina, let's see if I can get you. Let's do a general for you, Trina. Let's have a look. Trina on Instagram. Okay, got the Saggy energy coming in for you, expansion and sort of self-mastery as well. I feel like there's a real determination with you in where you are going. I feel like your mojo has picked up a little bit, actually. I feel like it's something within your chart has definitely changed, because it feels just a little bit more free-flowing. Look at you, Queen of Wands. Love the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. She's got it all going on. Look at that hair. It's like she's on fire. So I do feel like as we move into Sagittarius season, which is Saturday, you will feel like things are starting to move forward in a much, much easier way. So I know she's just like one of my favorite cards. This is, it really is. I love designing this one. You know, it's like having that sparkle, you know, it's that Midas touch is what I'm feeling. It's that Midas touch. So that feels really, really good. Okay, let's see what else. What is the time? Okay, we've got a little bit longer. Let's see, where are we going? So guys, do give us a like, give us a share, give us a follow. It is a lovely energy exchange. If you would like a reading, these readings are totally free for you. That's all I ask, that we give that energy exchange and just give these a share. It's all about the algorithm. Helps you, helps me, helps everyone. Everyone's a winner, winner, winner. So let's have a look. If you would like a more in-depth reading, I have an offer on at the moment. It's a 3-question card pool, 2222. Gives you a lovely insight into what is going on for 3 questions. There we go. Susan Sweeney, I think you said this was your first time on here, first watch, so welcome. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a thumbs up if this energy is connecting with you, because guys, it's always important, especially when you've got somebody tuning into your energy, that you resonate with them. That's why I always say, you know, just be careful of anybody that reaches out to you. You want to find the people that you need to get your messages from. Okay, again with you, Susan, I do feel like the full moon, this new moon in Scorpio that we've got coming in tonight and tomorrow, depending on where you live in the world. Because again, I'm getting a lot of energy in the sky that's changing things for you and bringing about new things. You've got number one, feel the rose petals of love. This is one of my favorite cards. So beautiful. There is a need to kind of push other people's energy away and sort of focus on yourself. I feel like you're not overly good at doing that. I feel like you're very, very good at giving your energy away. Oh, thank you for that, Kate. What a lovely, whatever that was. That was very nice. I'll come to you after. So I feel like for you, Susan, there is a need to push other people's away and really just sort of focus on your dreams, on your wishes, on your wants to bring in things for you. It's that stop battling with yourself, stop battling with others. Try to find a way forward where, it's put the blinkers on. It's almost what I feel. With this, feel the rose petals. You want to surround yourself with people that really support you and fill you up and make you feel the best about yourself, so you can dream bigger and you can go for things that you feel are out your reach. You don't want people to go, oh no, don't do that. All these things. You don't want to do that. You want somebody to work with you. I feel like that's really important. And I feel like you don't get that very often. But there is celebration coming in. And you've also got, believe, reach for the stars, which is lovely. So definitely a shift in and around this new moon in Scorpio, which is happening in the next 24 hours, depending on where you are. Okay, Keiki, let me come to you. Marie Kurgan, how are you doing? Lovely for you to jump on. Right, where are you? Where was your question? Keiki, where was your question? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm struggling with my feelings. I feel down about my business and working my 9-to-5 job. Okay, let's see what's going on. You have definitely been affected by the solar flares that came in last week. I feel like they floored you and knocked you for 6. You just are not aware of what that is. I feel that it's like yes, I can feel why you're struggling at the moment. One of the things that you can do is go into kind of meditation and do protect your energy field, like open up the top of your head and bring in bright white, brilliant light. I feel like that's really, really going to help you. You feel like it feels like there's a stuck feeling and it feels like there's no way out. There is a way out. You just need to sometimes just take a step back and just have a look at the options that you've got. You want change, but you feel like you don't know how to bring it in. There's a real sort of stuckness to the, oh my goodness me, you've got 3 5s. You've got the 5 Pentacles in the reverse, you've got the 5 of Swords in reverse, and you've got the 5 of Cups in the upright. 3 5s. Goodness me. So there is a time for change. There is a time and a need for change, but change can cause instability, and change can cause a lot of overwhelm, but it will work out for you. Things are moving forward. You're going to get a message out of nowhere. There's lots of repetitive signs that you're not seeing. Okay, what is it? So we've got repetitive digits. When you look at your phone, you're seeing 22, 22, 11, 11. You're going to see this. This is your guide's intuitive way of connecting with you and letting you know that everything's all around and try to lift you up. There is going to be an opportunity that comes in next year. It's not quite here yet. So I do feel like if you wanted to work somewhere else, now is a good time to start looking for something, to start putting the feelers out into what it is you want to do. I feel like you don't really know what it is you want to do. It's like you can feel like you want to have change, but you're not sure what. you know, it's just like you just don't want to feel what you're feeling. So that's what, yeah, you keep seeing 666. Yeah. See, double digits. I was like I've got 555 and I've got 333. It's like crazy. I never get cards like that for people. It's like, so the fact that you've got 3666, that's your guides helping you and telling you that everything is going to be okay. They're working behind the scenes for you. There is definitely a need to ground your energy. So what I would definitely say is try to bring your energy out of your head. You're a real overthinker and it gets very full and very like overwhelmed. Bring your energy down to your feet. Try to like really push that energy down into the ground. Again, they showed me rubies. They showed me that earlier. I think rubies would be a good grounding crystal for you. But there is something that is going on in and around bringing that energy down. Look at what you've got and try to have gratitude for the things that are in and around you at the moment, just to help you ground your energy and to see that it's not all it's not all bad. You know, there is going to be success after this difficult time. So just keep moving forward, but there is going to be an ending. It's like there almost needs to be an ending for there to be a new beginning. So I hope that really helps everyone. I am going to have to go now. Didn't realize what the time was, and I will catch up with you on, when are we back? Friday, 10 a.m. Coffee and Conversations with Spirit. Come join me then. I'm back in my normal location and we will tune in and see what the energy is doing. And that will be after the new moon in Scorpio. So love and light to you all. Thank you to everyone. Take care.